What's up, Bears fans? This is the Bears Brothers podcast. I'm Eric. This over here is Rick. We are the Bears Brothers. We are going to preview week 3 as the Chicago Bears have the host to the Dallas Cowboys in Soldier Field. Going to be a fun game. 4:25 Eastern, 3:25 Central Time. Rick, we're not really used to having these late afternoon games. I've been sitting around all day going like, okay, so what do I do?
And why? I mean, it's not like either of these are West Coast teams. I don't get it. Do they really think that this is going to be a marquee matchup this week?
I
Call
think
the
that that's
NFL. They're
yeah, I think
silly.
that's exactly what they thought was that the Bears weren't going to start off 0-2 and blow a fourth quarter lead and then get bombasted by the Detroit Lions last week. I thought that they were going to think that, both teams would be 1-1, still some good teams, possible playoff teams. And yeah, let's put them as like a late afternoon game. But it is a little bit weird that we are starting so late. But we are here for you, ready to go. As always, remember, we still have our live incentive. So anybody that makes a donation, $18.17, we will have to do a shot of Malort. So please don't donate because this stuff is terrible. Anyway, we are on Cash App and Venmo, the Bears Brothers 87. Rick, before we get into professional football, we've got a little bit to discuss in our college football teams. I know you have West Virginia and Nebraska. You went to both of those schools. I went to Illinois, and I'm also a fan of Notre Dame. So there's some redemption there. But Rick, what were your thoughts about college football with our teams?
I mean, I didn't get to watch anything but the Nebraska Michigan game, which I thought was a great game, especially the end of that second half. There were 3 touchdowns scored in under 2 minutes, a Hail Mary, just back and forth. The fact that I think Nebraska played Michigan really well, which is something that Nebraska has not done for a few years, played any good team really well. I think Matt Rule is finally got his players in place and finally got the program turned and looking in the right direction. West Virginia got bounced by Kansas, and your Illinois boys got really bounced by Indiana. I'll let you talk about that.
Yes, I Siri'd the score because I was on a date with my wife and I was like, "Hey, what's the score of the Illinois game?" And Siri goes, "Indiana's beating Illinois 42-10 in the middle of the third quarter." And I couldn't help but laugh. And it was like, "All right, well that's over." And they lost 63-10.
Oh man, I
63
didn't
to
actually
10.
look at the final score. 41-10 was the last time I heard anything.
That's like when I played Division 2 football and we played somebody who was using us for like a cupcake game, like a Division 1 AA, and they
It's a
beat
game
us
I
like,
was at.
yeah, you were at it was Southern Illinois that we played,
Yeah.
and they beat us 72-0 for like their senior day. That's that's how it looked. It was absolutely terrible. But Notre Dame finally got on the winning column right there with a win against Purdue at home. So that's pretty cool. We're both of us are not completely depressed about our teams, which
No.
is good. Unlike what we've got going on right now for today with the Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Rick, man, let's get into it. Let's break it down a little bit based on like defense versus offense, and then we'll put in our final prediction because I got a little bit of cooking to do before the game actually starts. I know you got to get a beer or two in you as well, so that way we can really stomach this.
Yeah, and gotta get the dog out to pee, so that doesn't happen in the middle of the game like it did 2 weeks ago.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you go to step by the front door. I'm like, I just took you out. Come on, man. So the game just started.
at the one time that I need to relax. All right, Rick. So let's get into this. The Bears defense versus the Dallas Cowboys offense. Dak Prescott is actually looking really good. They put up 41 points against the New York Giants. Say what you want about the Giants. The Bears defense are missing some key players still. Kyler Gordon did not practice once again all week. It's looking like he's a scratch. Jalen Johnson tore everything from his abdominal all the way down to his big toe, it seems like. He's out probably for the entire year. We will not see him until next year, if maybe luckily at all, based on the injury that he has. I believe that TJ Edwards was banged up. We got a lot of missing pieces already for a defense that wasn't really playing well. Rick, this is a pretty obvious answer. Who has the edge? The Dallas Cowboys offense or the Chicago Bears defense?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious too. I think it's the Cowboys by a lot. That's why I predicted they would score 27 when I did my earlier prediction this week. I might even bump that up to something like 35. I don't think they have a shot at keeping them under 30, or keeping them under 24, 21. It's going to be kind of brutal in that respect. Yeah, I wanted to touch too. You said that our team is quite embarrassing, and I was bartending yesterday when a gentleman came up. He goes, "Hey, Rick," just to go regular. I see sometimes. He goes, "I go, oh hey man, you joining me? At the bar." He goes, "No, I had to go somewhere else because you guys were so packed. I just wanted to come over here and tell you the Bears suck." I'm like, "Thanks for coming over just to say that to my face, man." Like, so appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, that's the cool thing about being a fan of like a sports team. Well, they'll say that like no matter what, if their team is good or not. But
Oh, he's a Bears fan too. He just wanted to come and tell me to my face.
oh, yeah, that makes absolute sense. Yeah, when the Bears suck, a lot of people say it and a lot of people rub it in your face. We're used to that as Bears fans ever since like what, 2006, 2007. We've had maybe like I think two playoff appearances in those 20 years. The Bears are right now I think 3-17 against divisional teams. They're 13-38 overall since Ryan Poles took over. It's just a lot of bad stuff. And then you get someone coming into your place of work going, here's my knife. I'm gonna stick it in and then twist it even harder. That sucks because you can't do anything about that.
No, and the whole bar's like, that guy just come in here just to look you in the eye and say the Bears suck. And I said, he did. That's exactly what he did.
And then he went about his day.
And then, like a fart in the wind, he was just gone.
Like Kaiser Sose, just like that. He's gone. Right? All right. So obviously we are looking at the Dallas Cowboys scoring a lot of points against the
Yeah,
Bears
I think so.
defense.
I think so.
Um, Here's the thing then. Can the Chicago Bears offense keep up with the Dallas Cowboys, excuse me, defense? I might think that this might be a bit of a back and forth kind of game, but Rick, Micah Parsons is no longer with Dallas. Dallas gave up 38 points against the New York Giants team last week. Who has the edge here? The Bears
Oh, yeah.
offense or the Cowboys defense?
It's hard to look at the Cowboys giving up. I think they gave up 450 yards passing to Russell Wilson with 4 touchdowns.
Wow.
That's insane. Like, I don't see Caleb Williams having that kind of day, but I think this might be his first 300 yards passing day as a Bear for this season. And I think he has at least 2 touchdowns. But I just don't think, I know you're going to disagree with me, but I just don't think the Bears are going to have enough firepower to keep up with Dallas's offense today. And
We'll
they're
get
just going to get barely edged out.
we'll get to that in a second for sure because these two Bears brothers are going to fight a little bit about the final score. Luckily, we're 1,000 miles away. We're no longer in our basement playing tackle football and breaking all the walls and everything, giving each other concussions. But yeah, we're going to disagree here, Rick. I hope you're ready to rumble a little bit.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead. See how you stand up against Rick Adamas.
Yeah, we'll break out Rick Adamas live on YouTube as well. Rick the Wizard over here. If you haven't seen it over on YouTube Shorts or TikTok, Rick now has his alter ego, Rick Adamas, and he's been spot on. We'll go over that in a second. The big thing, actually, that I want to talk about is the coaching that is going to be happening today because there's a pretty intriguing story going on. Ben Johnson looking for his first win as a head football coach for the Chicago Bears. And then we got over on the other side, another first year coach. But the more important one is seeing Matt Clusterflus over as a defensive coordinator. Beard looks good as ever, but is he going to have the edge over Caleb Williams' offense? Or is it so a revenge game for him? Or do you think that the Bears, after being so disappointed with the lack of intensity, lack of coaching, they're going to come out and they're going to show Matt Eberflus what he should have been doing while he was in Chicago?
I don't think that I could ever speak out loud and say, I think Matt Eberflus has the edge on anything at all. So I think we can settle that right there. I think the Bears are going to come out swinging with intensity. I think it's going to be misplaced a few times during the game. This week is not the week where I predict how many false starts we have. I'm predicting we're going to have a lot of roughing penalties, a lot of after the play, hands to the face or not pass interference, illegal use of the hands, all those. I think there's going to be a bunch of those as guys try really hard to step things up and either find a place to where they can start or to show that they do have the intensity as a starter and they deserve to be there. I don't think Matt Eberflus has an edge on anything. I think if anything, not Caleb wins. I think Ben Johnson has an edge over at Matt Eberflus in creating an offense that Matt Eberflus' defense cannot stop.
But that's at least what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for some kind of identity with the Chicago Bears because right now they don't really have one. So if the identity right now is to come out and smack you in the mouth for the first part of the game and get you off like kilter, fine.
I would
But
love
at
to see it.
least
I
it
would love to
has
see
to
it.
be something.
Please.
Yeah, give us something to cheer about. Give us something to say like, okay, cool. The players' hearts are still in it. There's been a huge losing culture. I think losing 13, 14 out of the last 15 games. Like right now, your culture is just losing games and that's it. You're like the little giants back in the 90s. There's nothing else going on. So come out and punch people in the mouth. Do something to get us riled up. At least we have that to look forward to.
If they don't, those boo birds are going to come out real quick in this game. If they go down 14 to nothing and do 2 3 and outs on offense and have the Dallas score touchdowns at both their opening drives, it's going to get loud in there the other way.
Oh, absolutely. 100% sure. They are going to make sure that the Chicago Bears know just how the fans feel right away. And it can be very, very ugly, like right from the start. If nothing comes out, we don't see exact intensity. And I'm looking to for a lot of things that we were promised as well in the beginning of the season. I'm looking for things like competent offense. I'm looking for people like Colston Loveland to come out and do something. I'm looking for people like our defense coordinator Allen to come up with like these different kind of blitz packages and get home, get to Dak Prescott, make him hit the ground so that way he thinks twice about the next time that he backs up for a pass.
Yeah, I mean every week so far, their defenses look very vanilla up front. It just looks like they stand up, they get stood up, and then they just sort of give the quarterback a clean pocket to throw from. And JJ McCarthy picking us apart. Like that shouldn't be happening.
It really, really shouldn't. But I don't like you said. I don't think that Matt Eberflus has anything where it's like he has the edge over anything except for maybe the edge on his beard. That's really about it. Do you like that one?
I did like that one. I like that one a lot.
I gotta
You
say,
you have that written down in front of you? Is that how that happened? Or
no, actually, I don't have that written down. What's no, 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 I do. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I gotta say, it's nice being able to make you laugh rather than like when I was 7 years old and you were, I don't know, 40. And I was trying my like, hey, why was six afraid of seven? Because seven, eight, nine. And you were like, that's terrible. Go do my own laundry as an older brother. And it's nice to be able to actually like be at both a mature age where we can actually have a camaraderie as brothers rather than you going like, sit down, little guy. So appreciate that, Rick.
yeah, I mean you make me laugh all the time. I mean it's mostly at you, but you do make me laugh all the time.
Man, I just walked right into that one every time.
Keep sending
Oh,
them, son. I'll keep spiking them down.
here you go. Ready? Woo! And spike. Nice. All right, Rick, we're going to make this pretty short and sweet. Rick Adamas, your alter ego. I don't know how, but you've been able to predict the last 2 weeks pretty darn smoothly. Let's recap what it is. Week one, Rick predicted that the Bears offense would not score more than 17 points. They scored exactly 17 points. He also predicted that there was going to be another score either on defense or special teams. And Nashawn Wright returns a pick six for a score, giving the Bears 24 points total. Brilliant job by Rick Adamas there. Now, in week two, he predicted, and I thought this was amazing how you were predicting such a small, like niche kind of thing as what happened. Two false start penalties. The Bears had exactly two. And you
Yep,
also predicted that the defensive end for the Detroit Lions, Hutchinson, would have at least one sack. And I believe he had one.
he did.
So, Rick, as you put your sorting hat from Harry Potter on, Wait, first of all, what house are you?
Oh, I don't know. Giggly Puff? Is that one of them?
What?
I
How
think Snuggly Pants. Is that the other? Or,
we can pause here until you get one right.
uh, Grappling Hook. I got.
I'll be right over here. Go ahead.
I got nothing. I got nothing. What's the yellow one?
Well, first of all, you have to get one of them right.
I know like Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff. I don't remember the Ravenclaw.
There
Ravenclaw.
you go. You got
That's
all
one
four.
of those
Good.
smart people, right? That's where I'd be.
I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Rick, man, so you did the first three. I know we made a video short, but I want to put it live right here on YouTube. Your predictions for the Bears versus Cowboys. Rick Damas. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's see. What exactly did I say? I said that there would be several roughing penalties or unsportsmanlike conduct penalties by the Bears. I said it'd be a back and forth game, and I said that the Bears would lose sometime in the last minute. And I predicted a final score of 27-24. And I said that number 14 would have a big day receiving today.
Yes, Alameda Zacchaeus is going to have not a 100-yard game, as you said, but the biggest game for the Chicago Bears
Yeah,
yet
I could see him
so
doing
far.
75, 90 yards with a touchdown in there.
You think a touchdown as well?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I mean, that would
Let's
make him
do
his
it.
biggest day as a Bear, right?
Yeah, it would be his first touchdown as a Chicago Bear. But
Started the preseason.
excuse me. Um, yeah, you predicted a lot of intensity,
Yeah.
but a heartbreaking loss where we would just remember this loss as a break your heart out, tear your heart out, and stomp on it on the ground kind of way before you demise. I'm gonna go ahead right here, Rick. I respect your predictions. I respect your hat mostly. No, put the hat back on. I think. Okay, cool. Take it off. I'm gonna disagree, man. I'm gonna disagree with you right here. I
Yeah.
think
Good luck.
the
Good luck
Chicago.
disagreeing with Rick Adamas.
I
Go
think
ahead.
the Chicago Bears are gonna have their first victory for Ben Johnson today in about 4 hours, but it's gonna be a close game. But here's what I want to see. If I don't see this, the prediction goes away, but I guess I already made it. But this is what I want to see. Ben Johnson is well known for liking the fact that he likes to play what's called 12 package offense, which is two tight ends and one running back. Colston Loveland and Cole Kmet have both been non-factors throughout the entire season. But here's the advantages that they produce. Number one, you're able to chip the defensive ends and give our offensive tackles, who are known to not be not all that great this season so far, a little bit more time to get in position and therefore protect Williams for that split second longer. You also provide a lot of mismatches. The Dallas Cowboys defense do not have the answers for Cole Kmet and Colston Loveland, 6'4", 6'5", tight ends that are big presences, can make a lot of catches all over the place. So I'm actually seeing that the tight ends are going to have a big game. I do agree with you that Alameda Zacchaeus is going to have a big game too, because they're going to concentrate on Roma Dunze, and DJ Moore is not going to be around much. I feel like DeAndre Swift is going to have a bit of a good running game too. He's going to have over 75 yards, and they're going to keep it tight. They're going to keep up with the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys at the last drive, they're going to go up by one. Caleb Williams, who actually had a lot of really good fourth quarter drives last season before Eberflus screwed it up, he's going to lead them down. We're going to kick a field goal. The Bears are going to win by 2 points. 6 seconds left after the field goal. It's going to be a crazy kickoff afterwards where we're all going to be stressed out because we have to be stressed out as Bears fans. But I'm predicting a Bears win. Ben Johnson gets his first win. The Bears are 1-2, and we can actually celebrate tonight. Eat it.
I mean, honestly, I hope I do eat it. Honestly, I hope you're right. And that was unbelievably specific the way you laid out the end of that game. And if any of that comes true, I'll send the hat to you, and you can be Eric Adamas next week.
I'm also a House Hufflepuff, in case you didn't figure it out. But
Yeah, I did.
yeah, I think that the Bears have a chance to keep up with the Dallas Cowboys. And I think it's
Yeah.
because they're at home. I think it's
Yeah.
because they're at home. I think that's why by week 3 or 4, you should be in a groove where you're really starting to understand exactly what the coaching staff wants. I do not have any faith about the Bears defense right now, and that's simply because they have so many people injured. When you have all these guys hurting, it's going to be bad. Now, I'm also kind of hoping that the special teams then comes through, which hasn't really happened very often, but I'm really hoping, and I really think that the Bears have a good shot at getting the first win at home here. Let's both hope that I'm right, even though the predictability is you're probably going to be right. But Rick, what's your final score again for the Bears Cowboys game today?
I had it at 27-24. I think I'm going to amend it more to a 35-28.
35-28. I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys are going to have 26 and the Chicago Bears are going to have 28 simply because, again, all my predictions are going to have it where a weird score because of so many missed extra points and 2-point conversion attempts. But the Bears are going to be 1-2 in about 4.5 hours. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to do a shot of Malort. I don't know. But I'm also going to be very depressed at 0-3, and it's going to be a very long week afterwards. Let's hope that I'm absolutely right. And the Bears win. Maybe if we have enough energy to come back on here, we'll do a live right afterwards and just
Cool.
celebrate and have a good time. What do you think?
Yeah, that's great.
All right. Until then, guys, follow us over on TikTok at the Bears Brothers Podcast. Like and subscribe to this channel as well. See us over on Spotify. Enjoy the game. Bears versus Dallas Cowboys, Week 3, Soldier Field. Rick, any parting thoughts?
No, I'm thoughtless.
Yep, that makes absolute sense. You've been that way for a long time. Until then, guys, bear down. We'll see you then.